Hey everybody, this is Donyetta with DonyettaGreen.com, and today I am coming to you live from my home here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to talk to you about another tip that can enhance your business, drive traffic to your business, and I think you should really take a look at this idea and this tip. So the tip of the day is email newsletter. So the purpose of an email newsletter is so that you have the opportunity to your audience can get to know you. They want to get to know you outside of the product or the service that you present to them. So versus buy from me, this allows your audience to get to know who you are, what you stand for. Are you a real person, or are you this person pretending to be real? So I have come up with 3 tips that I want you to really consider in reference to how email newsletters are really beneficial for your business. So the first tip that I came up with is that it allows you to allow your audience to be connected with you and build a relationship with you. So the reason why you want that is because people need to know who they are buying from. So versus there's a store that I go to here in Atlanta, and I actually pass 3 of them to get to this one store. And people think that it's so funny that I say this, but the reason why I do that is because I've gotten to know the staff there. They've gotten to know me. They have gotten to know my kids. And there's one particular lady that every time I bring my girls in there, she always gives them stickers. So I will pass 3 of these stores to get to this one because I feel like they are more friendlier. It's like they don't just say, hey, how are you doing today? They ask me about my life. We talk at the register. So I feel more comfortable. I feel like I'm a part of that community. So when you are emailing or using email newsletters to engage and to interact with your audience, that's the reason why, is because you want them to feel like they know you. You want them to feel like they know the other side of you versus just business, or your product or your service. They want to know about you. They want to know about your kids. They want to know if you have pets. They want to know if you used to work in corporate America and how you transition. They want to know how do you deal with balance. They want to know how do you deal with being a parent and an entrepreneur. They want to know these things, and the reason your audience wants to know, because who knows, they could be in a position where they want to become an entrepreneur. They want to partner up with you, but they may be scared because they feel like, okay, well, I don't know how to balance all of this. Nobody who's in my shoes can show me what to do or whatever. So I mean, not to say all of that, but one of the reasons you do want to have an email newsletter is because you want to interact and you want to build a relationship with your audience. You don't just want people like random, because really we're in this business to serve. And so I always like to call myself a servant leader, because I am a leader, but I'm also a servant to people, because it is my job. It is my duty to, if I know how to do something or if I have the resources, I'm going to show it. I'm going to share it. So, I want to be able to do that. And through my email newsletter, it allows me to get to know you more, to get to know what it is that you need or what it is that you struggle with. And you can know the same thing about me, the things that I struggle with, or time management, or whatever the case is. So again, one of the reasons that you do want to have your email newsletter is it allows you to build a relationship and get connected with people. And I think I kind of mentioned the second tip a little bit in the first tip, or reason I should say, that you want to have your email newsletter. It's because you want to engage everybody. You want to have them drawn in, and you want people to interact. You don't want just an audience that's just listening and they never say anything, they never interact, they never do anything. And it's like that email newsletter, it drives engagement, but you've got to put enough in there about who you are in order to drive that engagement, in order to drive that interaction that you want to have, so that you know how to better serve people. So my last reason as to why you should have an email newsletter is because it builds trust. And I think all of these reasons kind of like tied into each other, but like people buy from who they know, like, and trust. And I always say that because that's the reason why I go to this particular store versus going to all the other 3 stores, is because I know these people. They know me. me. They know there's a particular, every day of the week, one day of the week, I go in there and I have my girls with me and I grocery shop. And I know the managers, I know the people at the front desk, I know them. And like I said, there's this one lady that she always give my kids stickers. And so when we go to the store, I try to go during that time because we've built a connection. And so that's why, like, we trust her. You know, if there's something that we need, I trust that she's going to point me in the right direction. I trust that they all are going to point me in the right direction. So that's the thing. You using your email newsletter allows people to trust you. And people just don't want to have anything to do with scams. They don't want to have anything to do with people who they don't trust. And if they feel like they don't trust you, why would you expect for them to buy from you? They're not going to do it. They will not buy from you. As a matter of fact, they will try to stay away from you because they feel that energy of you're trying to scam them. You're trying to get over, pull, or whatever you call it, over their heads. So people don't want that. And but keep in mind that people really are looking for solutions. They really are, but they are so afraid and so like held in. Like, I don't want to be scammed. I don't want to be scammed, but I really do want to get off my job. I really do want to be in a position that I can show other people how to make money. I really want to do X, Y, and Z. But if it means scamming other people, I don't want anything to do with it. The way to get people over that thought process or get that out of their heads is to show them you. Now, am I saying put all of your personal business out there? Oh, you bounce. I don't know. Don't do that. But allow people to know like what your struggles are and what solutions you found to that particular struggle. Because there is somebody, and I really believe, I wrote this down. But a life for me, I don't know where it's at. But anywho, I wrote it down like it's our obligation. I don't care if you don't have a business. It's our obligation to help people. And if helping people means that you need to let more people in so they get to know you, and based off of how they know you and know what you've done to better your situation, then they can make a decision on whatever it is that they need to make a decision about in their lives. That's fine. You've done your job. So I know I said a lot, but that's the reason for email newsletter, is because you want to build engagement, interaction, build a relationship, and build trust so that people know. I mean, hey, that's going to increase your buying rate. Come on now. All right, so that's it. Oh, before I end this video, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. I love you guys. And to my two dads especially, I love you guys more than you will ever know. So I just wanted to say that. You guys have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.